Good evening. Well, we certainly had very strong winds over the South Island in the weekend just been. Canterbury, severe gale winds. The AMP show in Ellesmere there, I think they even closed it down for a time. Well, people were still inside, but they closed the gate, weren't letting any more in because the winds were real strong. I think they opened again briefly before the end of the day. I've been doing a lot of chainsawing lately, so yeah, it goes to show those winds were very strong. What else did we have happen over the last 7 days? We had some interesting cloud features. Steve's going to go into that soon. Yesterday we had unstable activity around the Waikato and Auckland area. I believe even a small funnel was seen, and yeah, Steve will get into that soon. So looking ahead, next 7 days, Tuesday next week, that's our first chance. We've got a front there pushing northwards along the west coast to bring some heavy rain. A slim chance of some thunder perhaps, but secondly, in behind there is some cold air, a bit of a trough pushing onto the west coast into the afternoon there. That brings heavy showers and a slightly higher chance of thunderstorms with that trough. And there is a sort of like a minute possibility of an area of low pressure forming here to the east. There's some cold upper air moving over. I'm sort of seeing this, there's hints in the models that this could happen because there's quite a broad area of low pressure there. So if an area of low pressure forms right there, like a nucleus, like a low pressure centre, it could flick on a southwesterly change north of Otago Peninsula through into about mid-Canterbury, and that change could trigger something. It may not really happen. I'm just seeing sort of like hints of it, possibly. So, the next chance is Thursday, the 26th into the afternoon there. We've got a front right there. It pushes northwards along the west coast during the day, delivers heavy rain. There's a chance of thunder with that front. And then secondly, there's a cold front down here. About Fiordland, that could trigger some lightning. And also, as the change pushes through Otago in the afternoon, could trigger a few heavy showers, maybe some thunder. Okay, off to Steve.
Thanks for that, Aaron. Looks like a few chances around the country for a few of us. Alright, jumping into a couple of posts this week that caught my eye. First up from Jason, we've got this wee funnel cloud up in Pocono. Looks pretty harmless to me. Highly doubt it touched down. Don't actually know what the conditions were like on the day. I think this was yesterday. But just looking off that picture, just looks like a little wee little wee convergence line probably popped up and caused this wee funnel cloud. I've definitely seen a few of these in my time chasing. And the other one that definitely caught a few people's eyes, I think it was shared and viewed the most this week, was these Kelvin-Helmholtz clouds captured by Kirsten and Canterbury on the 16th. Relatively rare, although I have seen them sort of 3 or 4 times myself. What you have here is a wind speed difference in the atmosphere that's very close together. So the faster winds along the top causing the top of the clouds to sort of roll over into that surfer cloud or wave cloud look. Kelvin-Helmholtz, I imagine it was named after a guy called Kelvin. I'm actually not too sure the history of it. Great capture though, Kirsten. Love it. Would love to see more of these actually. If anyone else has seen them around the country, post them up. Anyway, that's us for tonight. We'll catch you again in a week's time.
Severe thunderstorm, large hail, and a tornado storm moving northwards on the Canterbury Plains towards Ashburn.